Periva Sharanam. Salvation to our sorrows. If a man becomes sick or ill, many people give many reasons for that. The Ayurvedic doctor will say that energy has depleted. The allopathic physician will give some other reason. The psychiatrist will give yet another cause. The mantric expert will attribute it to some wrong with the gods. The astrologer will blame the course of the planets in his birth chart. The person learned in Dharma Shastras will say that it is all due to his sins in previous birth or births. Not only for diseases, but for all the ills of life, so many reasons are given. So many reasons for a same occurrence is most confusing. Are we to satisfy our family gods or are we to please the planets? What can we do as prarthana to the gods? These questions will batter us. We must take treatment for the disease. If all are due to our karma, have we to keep quiet till our karmas lose their effect? Then why should we take treatment? If we think about so many satyas or truths, all may seem true. For all these, it is certain that our karma is the reason. The karma gives so many results. How many effects are there for the same rain? The ground becomes wet, insects fly, the frogs croak, plants and trees become green and bright. Some other plants decay and get spoiled. All these are effects of the same rain. Similarly, our karma is the reasons for our diseases or ills for which we have to find a cure either through mantras or medical treatment or astrology. Scientifically also, there is a cause for every result. There is a reaction for every action. The whole world is comprised in the twin forces of cause and effect or action and reaction. The physical sciences deal entirely with this aspect. Since the animate and inanimate worlds have come into existence from the same source, this rule applies to the men who live in this world also. All our actions will definitely have the reactions or retribution. The karmas that we have done in the birth or in our earlier, that is our previous births, are the basic reason for the sufferings and difficulties we undergo in this birth. Sometimes the sins committed by others also add to ours. For instance, the sins of the parents cause diseases to the children. This will appear just and true when we see the parents serving these sick children and praying for their welfare and well-being. It can also be said that our sufferings and difficulties are the effect of our enemy's punya. A supreme power is motivating the whole prapancha. All the things in the world happen as per the mandates of that one God or Ishvara. He connects so many things and nothing in this world happens without his connection or sambandha. He enjoys within himself by joining things which may seem to us to be unrelated. A man's karma are the root cause of a person's suffering. The wrong or apachara to gods, planetary movements, loss of health add to it as contributory causes. We may seek redress in any manner we like, either through mantras, astrology or medical treatment. But only when our karma ends, all these will yield fruits. If we resign ourselves to the will of God and go on with peace, it will be the best way. That is itself a great remedy and a true remedy. Let alone our karmas of the earlier births. It is very important not to add further to our burden of sins. For that, God is our unfailing guide. We should try to live without adding to our sins. Meditation on God is the surest and the best remedy for our present ills, sufferings, and difficulties. It is the only way to see that we do not sow the seeds for further sins. There is no other second thing to give us sorrow or grief. Getting such a realization is the true state of Advaita. This will be the last and final, that is, ultimate remedy for removing or killing our difficulties. In that state of Advaita, there is neither sorrow nor joy, grief or comfort. The ultimate truth, the only Satya, which is at the root of all this, will be eminent and self-illuminating. We should strive to attain to such a blissful state. Periyava Sharanam.